Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I will be going over my 2 week wait symptoms, things that I was feeling. In my previous video about my 2 week wait, I documented some of the things that I did throughout my 2 week wait, just to kind of help the time pass. So I'm going to go ahead and get into this video. I'm going to be looking at my phone for my notes just to make sure I'm giving you guys everything correctly because my memory is just not the best, okay? So I'll start on transfer day. So of course, when you go in for transfer, you have to have a full bladder. And of course, they check your bladder before you go to the back for the embryo transfer, just to make sure that your bladder is where they need it to be. And so I think I drank about 3 bottles of water, 16.9 ounces each bottle. And so after leaving the transfer, I remember having after the embryo transfer, I remember going to the restroom and feeling fine. And then after that, between 10 o'clock that night and like 5:30 the next morning, I got up like every 2 to 3 hours to pee. And so that was interesting and it was fun because of course I really didn't get much sleep, and I was just tired when I woke up, but it was okay because I took the next day off from work. And then so 1 day past 5-day transfer, I had very mild cramps on my lower left abdominal side. I was feeling very tired. My mouth felt dry, but I said in quotations, in parentheses, excuse me, it could be from medication because I still am taking estradiol pills 3 times in the morning, 3 times at night by mouth, and then 1 vaginally. So I figured the dry mouth could be from the medication. 2 days past 5-day transfer, I woke up hungry, very mild cramps on my lower abdomen. I was gassy, tired, constipated, frequent peeing throughout the night. And then 3 days past 5-day transfer, I woke up hungry. I had like this weird achy sharp pain near around my butthole, and I know that's TMI, but that's what this video is about. You want to know all that I'm feeling and see what's taking me, right? And so it was just weird because it was like, I don't even know how you explain it. And I've heard in another video like someone had that during their pregnancy, and I was just like, wow. Didn't think that could even be a symptom, but here it is. I'm experiencing the whole butt pain thing, and I was just like, this is not what it is. I was tired, extremely hot at moments, and then extremely cold at moments. And then 4 days past 5-day transfer, woke up hungry, out of breath, frequent peeing, extremely aggravated. Everything was just getting on my nerves, like everything. I was so aggravated, and I couldn't really even tell you why. But then I felt I had achy boobs, and I was tired. 5 days past 5-day transfer, slightly nauseous, tired, pain on my left side. I remember eating waffles, and it made me feel sick immediately after eating the waffles, and I ate less than half. I think I made 2 waffles, and I usually like cut them up, and I ate maybe half of it. So after eating half of it, I felt like it needed to come back up. I ate a sweet potato, and that helped kind of soothe the nauseousness, but I became hungry immediately after eating that. I had I felt like pulling in my lower left abdomen, and then I had vivid dreams. I started having vivid dreams, and so it's crazy when it comes to the vivid dreams, because most people, their vivid dreams, it's like, oh, I dreamt of baby, or I had this like positive dream, and yada, yada, yada. My vivid dreams were on like the scariest side of things, like someone chasing me, my wife, and a dog and trying to kill us. And I'm just like, I remember one dream, I just woke up like feeling like someone was really out to get me. And I woke up like, and so the dream was really horrible. So I remember waking up my wife and telling her like, hey, listen, like, I need you to just stay up with me for a few minutes until I can calm myself down and then go back to sleep. 6 days past 5-day transfer. I woke up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't fall back asleep. I was just up. I remember eating a toaster strudel. That made me feel sick. So I couldn't eat the rest of it. I had to toss that. And then my hands started to get extremely dry. And like there were like small little bumps on my back of my hands, like I was breaking out. So like on the back, like it's not there anymore, but it was, when I say dry, my hands, the back of my hands have never been as dry as they were. In my whole, how old am I? 33 years of living. I've never experienced that. Cause I checked in with my mama and asked her. That's how I know. 7 days past 5-day transfer. My hands were still irritated. So what I mean by that is like if I would wash my hands in hot water, that irritated my hands. I couldn't put like certain lotions or things like that on my hands because that seemed to have made it worse. So I really had to kind of wash my hands like lukewarm to almost cold water, which I hate. But in order for me to not irritate my hands further, that's what I had to do. And so woke up hungry, no energy. I was wanting to sleep all day, but I don't think I did. And then I had this weird feeling in my boobs, like it didn't hurt to touch, but it was like achy, kind of sharp. It's really hard to explain, but it was like achy, sharp type of pain. But when touching my boobs, it didn't hurt. So I was just like, okay, whatever. And then hungry throughout the day. 8 days past 5-day transfer. Fatigue, frequent peeing, headaches, nauseous, leg pain, achy boobs, but not sore to touch, and hands still super dry. Again, I don't know what was going on with the hands. Never had experienced that. 9 days past 5-day transfer. I was aggravated by everything. I think I even maybe worked a half day that day for work because I was just really, really aggravated. I was nauseous, headache. It felt like my period wanted to start. And of course, because I'm on the estradiol pills and things like that, that kind of prevents the period from coming. But that's what it felt like. And then, of course, I had the butt pain again, oddly enough. 10 days past 5-day transfer, I had horrible vivid dreams again. I had this feeling in my lower left abdomen, like my period wanted to start. Cramps on the lower left side of my abdomen. It wasn't really painful, but it was like really light cramps. And then when I would lay on my stomach, if I laid on my boobs, it didn't feel good, so I had to lay on my side. And then 11 days past 5-day transfer, boobs felt weird, like that achy, stingy feeling again. Back hurt. I had a headache. I was tired. I was moody. I had this really bad pain in my butt on my left side from the shots because I'm still doing progesterone and oil shots. And so I don't know if like we hit a nerve or something like that, but like I've just had this pain on that day, and it's just been there. And then I was gassing. And then 12 days past 5-day transfer, I had achy boobs, tiredness, headache, and nausea. And so those were pretty much my symptoms for the 2-week wait. Some of the things that I didn't mention was like dry mouth. I would wake up and after brushing my teeth, my mouth would feel extremely, extremely dry. And I would drink a bottle of water and it would still feel dry, like it still just felt dry. But I didn't mark it down because it wasn't often. But I did experience that dry mouth. There were times where I felt like I was experiencing extra saliva in my mouth, and I couldn't really tell. I didn't write it down because I didn't know if it was because I talk consistently on the phone because I work for a bank customer service. And so I'm like, I don't know if it's because I'm doing a lot of talking or if it's just because I am creating a lot of saliva in my mouth. So that has been weird and interesting. Trying to think of any other symptoms that I didn't write down that I was experiencing, but for the most part, that has been my experience for my 2-week wait after frozen embryo transfer. That's another thing. Like, it's been hard to talk. And I've been clumsy. Very clumsy. And I'm not generally a clumsy person, but I had been bruising up my hands from just dropping simple things and not opening the cabinet correct. Like, it's just been weird with the clumsiness. So yeah, but those really pretty much are my symptoms for the 2-week wait after the embryo transfer. And so I'm just excited. We will be updating you guys soon with our pregnancy test and how that went, and then just moving forward on what's going to be happening in the future if we, fingers crossed, are pregnant, if baby Willis is indeed on his or her way. So just continue to send us your love, your positive vibes. We appreciate it all. I do thank you guys for watching this video. If you are new here and have not subscribed to my channel, please do go ahead and subscribe. I would love for you to be a part of the our family here, our tribe. Again, thank you all for all that you do in supporting me. I appreciate it. And you guys have a wonderful and blessed day.